Hello, I have Snow, the winter seasonal double IPA from Treehouse. They call it a wheat double IPA, only 7.8% alcohol. And yeah, so heavily wheated grist. Maybe that'll make it nice and juicy. Wheat tends to make a beer a little lighter. No, I don't know. It can do whatever. I found out that wheat notes and all that stuff doesn't necessarily give you a fuller body, but wheat tends to add a kind of a tartness and a unique flavor. And it uses, it doesn't list the hops on this. I thought it was Citra, Sabro, and Centennial. Might be wrong. We'll see. And this is canned 10 days ago. And I do not believe I've had this before. That's very pale and hazy. I guess wheat tends to make, a lot of wheat tends to make beers quite pale. But then, of course, some Hefeweizens that are mostly wheat are a little bit dark orange. But that is very pale. That is the palest I've seen of Treehouse beer, at least of the few that I've drank from my recent haul. It's pretty good looking head, nice dense bubbles. This is looking like Treehouse quality right here. Ooh, that smells really good. That's definitely big on the Citra. Yeah, juicy fruit, creamsicle, pineapple. Yeah, that's very, very fruity. I mean, they say rich tropical fruit, citrus, mango. Oh yeah, definitely mango. Mango is one that I seem to forget to mention. A fruit that's in a lot of these hazy IPAs, especially ones that are Citra forward. It smells like it's going to be pretty sweet, but it has, I don't know, for some reason I feel like I can smell the chalkiness of it and the hop burn. It smells a little bit like Trillium, but there's still that Treehouse yeast, but the yeast is not super prominent in this. This doesn't even get close to banana. Or maybe it does, I don't know. It's hard, these fruit esters, hard to pin down. Maybe it's more pear, but not pear like Saison-y. And the head's still sticking around. Oh yeah. Yeah, it does have the chalkiness that I was expecting. It must just be like when you use a certain amount of dry hops, it gives you that aroma, especially with Citra, I think. When you use enough Citra and the dry hopped and it's that hazy, you can kind of smell that it has that intensity of dry hopping in the nose, so you're going to have the haziness, you're going to have that chalkiness from that. That was a very, very unclear way of explaining that. But this is a really good beer. Very, very, very full and soft. It almost seems like it's more than 7.8. Just a hint of some spicy booze in there. It's very, very soft, very, very soft, but it's not silky on the tongue like some of Treehouse's best. I think a lot of the wheat is doing that. The wheat can give it a little bit of an astringent bite, sort of, especially with all the hops in there. Maybe this will mellow out a little bit with some age. And there's some bitterness too, getting us a little bit of a green essence floating into my throat. Yeah, I didn't have this year's fall or autumn, I think they call it autumn double IPA, but I end up getting like an entire case of summer when I went in June to Treehouse, and the summer was really good too. This is definitely different. The wheat, all that wheat is doing something unique to the beer. I enjoy it, but I might wait a couple weeks to drink the rest of them. See if it loses some of that astringency. But it's not too much. It's still like the head sticking around. Still a good feel. It's not like the Curiosity 106 IPA that I got where the head died down, was wispy, had too much bite. So it's just on the edge of having too much bite. Probably deserves 4.25. And it's a little bit of pine. I think it is Citra, Sabro, and Centennial I usually list it. Just says favorite American hops. And those 3 are American. So, yep, it's definitely worth getting a mixed case that has some snow in it. And the beer itself looks rather snowy with the white head and the paleness. Bye-bye.